All right, guys, I'm not sure which media you're watching this on. We've done this video a couple times now. One way this way, one way that way. But this area right here is going to be the first display area for our ATCs and ATVs. We finally decided the space is right. We don't use it for anything else. We've got this toolbox sitting here that actually needs to be in the shop area. And upstairs is where we do our podcast. Now, we also just decided yesterday a great idea about decorating up there, so I'm really excited about that. But this area right here, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 racks, then go over, and then go up again, so that we can display, I'm thinking we can get maybe 15 ATVs on this rack, ATCs, and we'll have them at a cool angle. I'm gonna put the most popular ones down low, because they're the ones that people wanna come in here and actually sit on. Don't want kids climbing on them, but there's gonna be some adults. There's already been some adults that literally stop by like, can I sit on that, man? I wanna go back to the 80s and 90s. Like, I wanna relive that time. That's super freaking cool. Like, we're doing it. I don't mind allowing people to do it. Again, we just don't want kids climbing all over. Some of these bikes are super original, like original from the 80s and 70s, completely original, like out the package. So we're gonna have them here to start with. I've told you, other areas will be second row set up. This area no different. This area will also probably have a second row shelf, maybe a third row shelf. Maybe we'll shelf that area right there. That's wasted space. We were gonna put some signs there, but we could put that there, put the lights on them. So
backdrop.
Yeah, be a backdrop. And this is the area where we have our Benpack racks, triple stack shelving lifts. And we did a little update yesterday about that because there were some issues, but Benpack has been over backwards to take care of those issues. Now, no matter what size company, whether you're small like us or huge like corporate, things happen in business and you just have to correct and learn from them. This was one of those cases. It was a little bit out of their hands, but as you can see, they have gone beyond what they should have done and took care of things for us. And I have heard they have taken care of things for a lot of other customers along the way also, which is amazing. Hey, in business, just like in life, you can have mistakes. You just have to own up to them and go forward the right direction. So pause it real quick. We'll go upstairs to the other area. So up here is the area that we originally thought might become our office, downstairs, upstairs. We figured this may become Davis Auto Sales office. But we real quickly figured out we didn't even have enough room here. So we couldn't be divided here, upstairs, down, and across the road. So thank goodness we bought the building next door, which is huge, and that gave us a lot of room. But this area has a cool backdrop, which will be even cooler once we get the racks put up. Don't know how we're gonna load the racks yet. I guess we'll make a special attachment for the forklift. But as we were doing the video yesterday, me and AJ, at the same moment we started talking about this area and decorating, we're standing next to some little motorcycles and three-wheelers. This area right here is going to be decorated with them too. This is a full concreted mezzanine area. The weight is perfect for it. It's no problem. This was actually originally made for stacking storage items in here, and that's why this was open. So we'll have three-wheelers in here. Some of them standing up like they're doing a wheelie against the wall. A couple of them are against this railing here. We forgot to turn the lights on. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they are bright.
They're bright. Yeah, look at the bright light. So we'll improve upon the light switch situation because downstairs, if you forget and you walk up all these steps, then you're kind of tired. But this will be the future podcast / display area. And again, people are welcome to come in here. We'll have a lot of signs and pictures. We've got thousands and thousands and thousands of pictures of sold trucks that were built in the shop. We're going to decorate this area. You know, I want Daniel and Brian to be able to come up here and have guests if they want to, if somebody's in town, catch little interviews. We're gonna do a lot better job of capturing content going forward. Every time we meet somebody, I just had a man leave here and he's like, man, I've seen you guys around forever. And I guess he was probably my age. He's probably in his 40s. And, you know, he was hitting on some memories of stuff I forgot about. And he had stories from an event or a mud bog. Like every time we talk to somebody, they got a story. We didn't capture none of it. Like if we got it, we have a true VHS camcorder over there that we got some disc we need to, not disc, but tapes that we need to try to see if we can recover. But we've got so much footage and so much cool stuff and so many cool customers. You guys that have come here and traveled and had stories, bought trucks from us, bought race trucks from us, bought, you know, lifted or lowered trucks from us, bought sports cars from us, took them to shows, won shows, taking them to different levels. Like, you know, a lot of times the truck is just mediocre. It takes the customer to take it to the next level. We've got customers that bought 15, 20, 25 trucks from us and totally customized them to their likings whether it be with us or doing it on their own in their own driveway. But still proud, you know, we're still proud of it. They're super proud of it. We need to capture more of that. We need to get more of it. We need to show more of it, because we want to show the world, you know, what this little mom and pop place has become, you know, over these years. And it took every customer along the way. It took each and every one of you guys as followers. It took each and every one of you guys that are on our Facebook, Instagram. We've had our Facebook for as long as Facebook's been around. One of my previous employees started it, and I thought they said Spacebook. I didn't know what they were talking about. Never heard of Facebook. Didn't know nothing about it. Came along after MySpace. If any of you guys are around long enough to know about MySpace, which I never had either, but everybody talked about Tom and MySpace, so I guess Tom was your friend no matter what. So anyway, this is it. It's kind of raw right now. It works for us. We got a new computer came in this morning. Hopefully that thing's gonna work good. AJ's gonna fire that thing up, and on the back it's got a big crank. You gotta spin it, warm it up. We're gonna put our map on the wall so we know where we're going. Speaking of maps, one of the stories that we just had, we posted a Facebook and Instagram story about today. We had a customer travel 1,300 miles to get here, then took a trip to the Outer Banks, and then took a trip back home to Missouri, sightseeing along the way, in their square body, 3,000 miles. They were using a map. I love that. Everybody uses GPS. Most people's trucks have GPS now, or you at least use it on your phone. They were using a map. My dad always used a map. My granddad always used a map. My uncle still used a map when he was traveling, when he was doing transportation for me. That was so cool. This man whipped out the map, had already plotted some stuff. Super cool. As long as the map's up to date and got all the roads on it, it's an awesome way to do things. If you ever get time, turn your phone off, pick up a map, and see if you can even navigate yourself somewhere. It's fun. It's an adventure. It's like a treasure map nowadays because nobody knows how to use it, but that's how we traveled. My dad still has maps behind his desk rolled up, and I remember him plotting things out. He would use it for marine and he'd use it for land. Cool way to do things. So times have changed. But here we are. This is yeah, it's okay for now. Only thing you can do is get better. And we don't have our microphones on, so the audio is a little questionable on this guy. Sorry, but we will have the mics charged up. The rest of the videos you guys are going to see because we got 2 cool square bodies to bring you. Hopefully today. Thought we would get to it yesterday. Might not get to it till tomorrow because the weather's crappy and we got to work in between the rainstorms. But thanks, guys. We really appreciate it. And you look across the way. Actually, you can look through the window here and see the new car lot. Paperwork in the mail today to get the actual licensing and stuff proper and finished. Everything signed off by for the county. That was really cool. And I brought you a little short earlier, but I actually had a call about the governor reaching out for me to be on part of the dealer board. And that's very exciting. You have to be not initiated, but you have to be selected by the governor. But I've been approached to do it and nominated. So it goes to him next. The governor says yes or no. And if so, I'll sit in on a whole lot of things that have a lot to do with the dealer association, have to do with people doing things wrong, and probably a way that we could really make things better in the long run. So I can't say I'm excited about it because it's hours and hours out of the day that I don't currently even have. But I made a promise I would give more before my dad passed away to the dealer association, to VIADA, to NIADA. You know, I'm not going to wear a suit and tie and all that. I'm just not that guy like my dad was, but I do want to do more, give more, and that is a way to give back to the businesses and association. Smaller dealers that are trying to start, be another good contact for stuff like that. So this may be the right way for me to do it. But I was pretty honored to get that phone call. So we'll see where it goes, but part of the excitement for today. So thanks a lot, guys.